Hello, Leo. This is your monthly August 2017 tarot reading. I want to say happy birthday. It's Leo season, and I'm so happy to bring this reading to you guys. I hope it brings some clarity, guidance, or what have you. Take the messages that resonate and leave the rest. This is a 4-card spread, first, second, third, fourth week of the month. I do have the overall energy here. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first card, which is the overall energy at the bottom of the deck, is the Three of Water, which is the Three of Cups in this deck, and it's in the reverse. Sorry, guys, just like a glare. Okay, so usually the Three of Cups in the upright is, sometimes a third-party situation. I tend to look at it as more of just having a good time, friends and family, letting loose. I tend to lean towards that when I look at the Three of Cups, but it's in the reverse. So I kind of feel like, at least right now, the energy that I'm getting, and we'll see what the other cards have to say, but it feels kind of like you need to kind of stop being so serious. Let loose. It's your birthday season. Come on, guys. Have a good time. Get out there. It's summertime. Be the Leos that you are. You guys are so awesome. You are so fun. You're so, the life of a party, and you're always in the spotlight. You were very charismatic. So I feel like this is saying get into your own. It's time to celebrate. It's time to have a good time. Something, maybe you've been going through some stuff, and it's just like, remember to look out for yourself and have a good time too, guys. It's not always serious. It's not always, especially right now, like, you Leos, you like to be in the spotlight. You love the attention, and I think it's awesome because you do it well. That's where you guys shine, when you're really out there, putting yourself out there. And I feel like this is a reminder to remember to enjoy yourself. Everything's cool. So let's go ahead and go on to the reading. I'm just going to go ahead and turn everything over. Excuse me, guys. Okay, so perfect. All right, so the first card is the Ten of Swords in the reverse. I feel like this is definitely a situation that has ended already, a painful situation that has ended recently for you, and that's probably why, shoot. Yeah. I know I just said I don't normally look at the Three of Cups. It could go in both ways. This possibly could be a third-party situation, guys. I know I just said I don't normally look at it that way, but it could be, because the reason I say that is that it's showing that the Ten of Swords is here in the reverse. Something just happened or is about to end. It's very, very, very painful. This hurts, okay? When I look at the Ten of Swords, I see one of the most painful, excuse me, guys, I'm like, there's something in my throat. I'm just going to take a sip of water. Okay. There's, that's one of the most painful cards. Something just ended, or about to end. And the reason I definitely think that's happening and why it could be a third-party situation is because the next card you have is the Five of Earth, which is the Five of Pentacles, okay? That's like feeling left out in the cold. In this situation, I really don't think there's really any other way to it. There could have been a third-party situation that is now over in the reverse, which would make sense that the Ten of Swords is also in the reverse. The pain is done. The hurt has been completed. The hurt has been dealt. You're feeling left out in the cold because you were probably the one who got left behind in this situation. And then we have a High Priestess for the third week, which is listening to your intuition, having patience, carefully considering what you want before acting. This is someone who needs to use their intuition. So in the reverse, I feel like that's what happened. You used your intuition, you found out about this cheating scenario, and then you ended it, obviously. Or you could have been the cheater. And, these energies can go back and forth. So third-party situation, the end happened, you're feeling left out in the cold, or they are, because someone finally decided to use their intuition and made this move forward. And then the last card that we have is the Seven of Pentacles, which is basically, you know, taking your time, seeds well planted. It could be just slow-moving energy, unnecessary worry, and it was in the reverse. To me, I feel like, especially in this tarot, it speaks strongly of basically the way I see it is you want something stable, and clearly this wasn't the situation for you, okay? There was a pause in action as far as maybe you were in this state where these were both in the upright. You had to use your intuition. There was a pause in action in the past, but these are in the reverse. So this is already cleared up for you. The situation has been brought to light. And now maybe you're feeling like the seeds that you did plant were basically a waste of freaking time. It's like almost this feeling of like, well, so much for that. I put in all this work for nothing. That's kind of what the feeling that I'm getting from this. Okay, guys. So Leo, I think that, you know, I'm feeling a relationship vibe. It can be in work. Maybe it's saying, you know, you're feeling left out in the cold in the sense that maybe you're having to carry a lot of the weight at work right now. And it's saying, loosen up. You don't have to be the only one to do all of that work. And maybe that's why you kind of feel like, well, what's the point of doing all this? It's not even paying off, you know? Like, I'm doing all the work and I'm getting paid as much as my other coworkers who are not pulling their weight. So what's the fucking point? Like, why should I even be here? And maybe that's what you have to do. Or maybe that's what you've already done. You've listened to your intuition and you're like, it's time to get out of here. Ten of Swords reverse. I'm out. Because I feel like no one has my fucking back here. And I can get that somewhere else. And that's why we also have, like, you know, there's a way out, basically. You may feel left out in the cold, but there's a way out. You don't have to stay in the situation or you already left. So whether that's in matters of the heart or at work, I feel like the situation, the good news is, like, this has already happened. This is ending. Like, the situation is pretty much done. There's no cards of, like, stagnation or of not moving forward. This is in the reverse. This has already been, you know, this has already come to light. You already know about the situation. You're already feeling, because this is at the end of the month, like, okay, this is not worth it anymore, basically. This is not worth this hard work, or my work has gone to waste. So because of that, you have the ending, but this energy is still just carrying out to the end of the month, you know, because this is a hard decision, whether it is in work or in love. It takes a lot to kind of, you know, end that sort of chapter and move on from it. But there is definitely something moving on, because the Five of Pentacles is here showing that you are feeling basically alone. And that's either because you're moving forward, getting yourself out of this work situation that you feel is pointless at this point, or also getting yourself out of this three-party scenario that you have now come to basically be aware of with this High Priestess in reverse, okay? So I really think this can go either or for you guys, whether it's in work or love. It can definitely apply to a lot of you, so just take the messages that come through to you. I will pull a Romance Angels card for you guys for the month of August 2017. Please, Spirit Angels, guides, give us a card for Leo for the month of August 2017. Overall, you guys, I don't think it's going to be that bad of a month. A few bumps in the road, but it looks like this is all wrapping up, so the worst is over. I think it's honestly, it's showing indication of, you know, awareness and moving forward. What's done is done, and I'm not taking it, guys. All right, 3 more times. All right, Leo, let's see what the Romance Angels have to say for you. And we have got, sorry guys, past life relationship. You have known each other before. All right, guys. So, yeah, I don't think that, I think really what this comes down to is this is a karmic relationship. You know, there was some lesson to be learned here. I don't know the details, you guys. I don't like to get too into the readings unless it's a personal reading as far as clarifiers go, because the truth is it can apply to so many people, and it's going to apply to so many people and possibly in different ways. That's why I kind of leave it open, because I let this come in to whoever needs to hear these messages. So I would say, you know, as far as this situation goes, you know, soulmates come into our life not always just to be like your life partner forever. A soulmate is someone you've made a contract with before you even came onto earth to teach you a lesson, and that's to grow, you know, to grow as a human. So I definitely think whatever this wasn't easy. We have the Ten of Swords here. That's a really rough energy. But this was definitely someone that was basically a past life relationship. This is a soulmate that you're dealing with. And sometimes, like, they're only there temporarily, you guys, but it is significant. So this is why you're hurting so much. But the good news is, like I said, this is already ending or ended. And it's time to have a good time, Leo. It's your birthday month. It's Leo season, you guys. This is over. Let's go. Let's go. It's time to move forward. It's time to have a good time. 3 of Cups in reverse. Let's turn it over. Let's celebrate, okay? Happy birthday, Leo. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your month. Take care.